Hey family, and welcome back to another garden walkabout with Design with Kelly K. We're just going to do a quick stroll and show you this is how the front garden is looking before spring comes. I already have some of the flowers in bloom, and they're going to be much fuller once spring really gets here. We see some of the tulips back there that's growing. Right now, guys, is a really good time to take care of light things in your garden. Like, you want to make sure you fertilize. As you can see, that pencil tree evergreen right there, that definitely needs some fertilizing. And I did put some fertilizer down, but I think I'm gonna come back with some plant tone or blood meal and give it a good sprinkle. And also, looking at my camille bush, this is another good time to go ahead and treat any of your bushes or trees that may have fungus damage or insect damage. I believe this is a spider mite damage here. As I told you all in the last video, the color of these leaves is actually supposed to be a brighter green. You can see some of that bright green peeping through, and that's a telltale sign something's going on, which I already know what it is. Now, you can buy like insecticide. They got different types of oils and things like that that will not, it's not harmful to the environment or of course to the bush there. I've been using like a Dawn dish soap liquid solution with water, because the soap, well, first of all, Dawn is very safe, and the soap it has a little oil in there, but that creates a little bit of a slippery slope on these leaves right here, because these are more of a glossy leaf, and that will deter the insect from laying eggs or biting on the leaves. The thing about it is you have to do it probably every day, spritz it down. So I do keep a spray bottle inside the house by the door, and on my way out I'll try to get a good spray on there, but you gotta really make sure you cover the top leaf as well as underneath, okay? But let's just continue over here, and you can see my little palm over there. I had that for 11 years. That is definitely a very slow growing tree. I need to trim that up a little bit just because of the hard frost that we got, and then it warmed up and then it got cold again. Did some damage. So, just got to trim the bad part back, and it'll be good to go. As you can see there, my boxwoods all the way back there. I got to do a good trimming, just get it back into the shape it was in shape in a ball. That is my ligustrum right there, okay? This, believe it or not, was about 6 feet tall, and I cut it down really hard, as well as that one. That was, as you can see, that structure still up there, and I just trimmed a lot of those branches off. I don't know, I just got a little trimmer happy, but I knew I was going to do something over here. Now again, this is another that gardenia bush right there. That's a gardenia, so that would bloom white flowers. And I just planted these. Now, guys, remember, this is how you want to space your little annuals. Actually, I really think these are perennials in the south, because I've already planted some, and I had them for 10 years, and they just keep coming back. But anyway, these are going to probably double in size. I could have actually spaced them out a little bit further than what I did, but I'm going to fill it in with more. This is not it. Remember, this garden I just started. This is a totally new bed. So it's still in this infantry stage here. Okay. But yeah, this is what I have so far. And I'm just taking my time as budget permits. It's definitely therapeutic for me, but gardening can become an expensive hobby. Let me tell you really quickly. And I'm still waiting to fill in that space right there because I really, really want a hydrangea bush. I'm just kind of making sure I build up that soil with the right nutrients and the layers because I don't want it to compete with this evergreen tree. Okay, as you can see where the cuts are on that tree, I have limbed it up quite well with the hopes of having a bush back, well, in front of it, which this gardenia bush it has the potential, wow, to spread at least 6 feet wide. I already have one in my garden. I'll show you another day. I had that for 11 years, and that sucker I'm 5'1". It's as tall as me and about 6 feet wide, if not more. And I bought it in this little miniature size, so that will grow over time. And that's a transplant. That's a azalea. I had that in another part of the yard, and I just moved it over here. That also has the potential to get very wide and full quickly. So yeah, guys, this is just a quick little stroll about before spring gets here. It's right around the corner. Now, before you do a lot of planting too, you want to check in your area to see when is your last frost. Because here in South Carolina, we can get another frost. It's not likely though, but I mean, this weather all year round has been kind of crazy and bizarre. But we can get another frost all the way up until April 6th. So you just want to make sure that you do the information. You can Google that information to find out when it's the last frost in your area, and it will definitely let you know. This was a rose bush. I say was, it still is. But it was about 5 feet tall. I gave that a hard prune, as you can see. And one of the reasons why I did that this early, just gonna let that car go by. Every time I try to film, but hey, real life, right? Anyway, I gave that a hard prune because I saw insect damage on there. You know why? Hold on to it. Like I can gauge it and see how it's going to grow. If it's going to grow back, I'll see something in about 60 days. Trust me, this thing will take off. Because I didn't prune this rose bush back several times, and it just doubled in size. But this is the first time I actually trimmed it that low, gave it a really hard prune. Okay, so if we move over here, that's my little lollipop I call. All right, this is another rose bush. This is going to really fill out. Okay, this blooms the most gorgeous reddish crimson, like Merlot color roses. So gorgeous. Again, it's just insect control. So this is the time of the year that you want to go ahead and take care of stuff like that. Get that stuff down. Treat these bushes because they're still dormant right now. Like you can see right here on my burning bush, I got some fungus stuff going on there. So I got to get that taken care of. Just give it a nice, treatment there, and it'll be good to go. Okay, guys, so this is my little garden stroll for today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.